Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you a way of gaining cheap energy in Space Engineers. But before we do that, let's have a quick look at the power sources we have at the moment. We will start with the worst energy source in the game, solar panels. They are bulky, inconsistent, consume a lot of PCU and produce a dog poo amount of energy. It would take an hour for 9 solar panels to gain 1 megawatt. That is why I suggest not to use them, ever. Into the scrapyard, where it belongs. Second on our list is the hydrogen engine. It produces a fair amount of power, which is 5 megawatts. The only reason why it's so low on our list is because of its monstrous ice consumption. It can be used as a backup power source, or if you are living on the top of an iceberg, then yes, go for it. Wind turbines. Wind turbines are the most common energy source in the game by far. Consistent, low on maintenance, and produces a fair amount of energy to start the game. The only downside is that they don't work in space. And you know it, you love it, the famous reactor. The ultimate in-game power source, expensive to make, even more expensive to maintain. Produces a large amount of energy with no equals. As I said before, it does consume a fair amount of fuel, which involves mining. Yeah, I hate mining. That's why I came with an alternative. Yes, batteries. Everyone knows what it is and how it works. But the true potential of this block is being overlooked. Whenever a new battery is constructed, it has 1/3 of its charge, which is 0.9 megawatts. To get the equal amount of energy, you will need 3 wind turbines or 8 solar panels working for an hour. Okay, the batteries have some charge in it. How can we use it? Behold, my very first power farm. From this moment, the only in-game power source I use is the reactor. Even with multiple flaws like slowness, high maintenance, and sometimes it summons Clang. Well, I haven't gave up on the idea of using batteries. That's where the power clock came in. A very simple design with clang-proof features. The current output of this setup is 170 megawatts. Well, if it's enough for you, it's not the same for me. With only a few adjustments, I've managed to double its output. By placing welders closer to the grinders, it leaves less unconstructed batteries, which increases the overall energy. So, at this point, we are producing somewhere around 330 megawatts. That's more than enough to power up a safe zone at max range. But what if I want to have my shields up and charge a long-range jump drive ship with more than 100 batteries? Well, I have a solution just for you. It's 2 power clocks merged together. This monstrosity produces more than 600 megawatts. It could possibly replace all known power sources if not for the recent update. So, the main downside of this method is, whenever a player walks away from the base too far, all mechanical blocks stop functioning. With the right amount of batteries and a few sensors, this flaw could be neglected. On the other hand, you can always use this system to greatly decrease uranium consumption, power up a deep underground base, or quickly recharge your jump drives. As for me, I will enjoy my 1 kilometer safe zone. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.